In this video, I will show you step by step how to clean the throttle body on your Kia Sportage. A dirty throttle body can cause various issues, including a rough or unstable idle, engine stalling, delayed or sluggish throttle response, and reduced fuel economy. You might notice that your vehicle hesitates or struggles when accelerating, particularly after idling or in stop-and-go traffic. Additionally, a dirty throttle body can trigger a check engine light as the sensors may detect improper airflow, leading to trouble codes related to throttle control. Left unchecked, these symptoms can worsen, impacting your engine performance and making your vehicle less reliable. Before we begin, make sure the engine is turned off and is cold to touch. Before we can work on the throttle body, we will have to take out this air intake hose. I'm going to remove this air intake duct as well, since it's easy to remove and gives you more room to work. Remove the plastic retainer clips with a clip removal tool or a flathead screwdriver. Now gently pull the air intake duct away from the air filter housing and place it somewhere safe. Disconnect the negative terminal of the battery to avoid any electrical issues while working. To access the clamp on the throttle body, you will first have to remove the engine cover. Grab it firmly on one side and gently pull upwards. You may hear a slight popping sound as the rubber grommets release from their mounting points. Then pull up the other side. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, loosen the clamp on the hose connected to the throttle body. Then loosen the clamp on the air filter box. Now we are going to disconnect these two vacuum hoses. Position the pliers around the clamp, squeeze gently to open it, and slide it away from the hose end and onto the hose itself. This will release the clamp's grip on the connection point. Gently twist the hose and pull it out. Disconnect the other hose as well. Now pull out the air intake hose from the throttle body. It should come out without much effort. Pull out the other end from the air filter box. Take out the hose and put it somewhere safe. Take a moment to inspect the throttle body. Check for any carbon buildup, dust, or residue around the throttle plate and walls. This buildup can restrict airflow and affect the throttle's ability to operate smoothly. This throttle body may look clean, but if you look closer, there is carbon buildup around and behind the throttle plate. To clean the throttle body, always use a throttle body cleaner. If you don't have a throttle body cleaner, you can use an electrical contact cleaner. Do not use harsh cleaners or lubricants on the throttle body. Do not spray cleaning fluid directly into the throttle body. All that carbon is going to end up in your engine and the catalytic converter. Instead, spray some cleaner on a lint-free cloth. Carefully wipe around the throttle body opening with the cloth, removing any visible dirt or carbon buildup. Now slowly open the throttle plate or the butterfly valve with your hand and thoroughly clean the inside of the throttle body. Be careful not to open the butterfly valve too fast, as it can damage the component. Also, be careful not to clean the coating fluid around the shaft. If coating fluid is removed, idling control failure might occur by foreign substance inflow or excessive air leakage. With the plate open, carefully clean the bottom area first. The goal here is to clean the area where the butterfly valve contacts the throttle body. We are not going to deep clean into the intake, just focusing on the surface where the butterfly meets the body and slightly beyond that area. Now that the bottom section is clean, let's work on the top. The top is a bit easier, especially on the edges of the butterfly valve. Remember, you're only cleaning the edge contact areas here, as that's what matters most for smooth performance. Once you're satisfied with the cleaning, give everything a quick wipe down. If you notice any loose carbon or dirt, push it outward and make sure it's all cleared away with the plate closed. Let's take a look at the towel now. You can see just how much dirt and carbon we have removed from the throttle body. The grime on the rack shows that the cleaning was worth it. Once you have cleaned the throttle body, it's time to put everything back together. Take your air intake hose and reattach to the air filter box. Then reattach the other end to the throttle body. Now hand tighten the screws on the clamps with a Phillips head screwdriver. Reattach the vacuum hoses and their clamps. Now reinstall the engine cover. Simply line up the rubber grommets with the mounting points on the engine. Press down gently but firmly until you hear or feel the cover snap back into place. Reconnect the negative terminal of the battery. Finally, reinstall the air intake duct. Insert the duct back into the air filter box and line up the holes. Gently push the clips back into the holes. We are not finished yet. Now you must perform the throttle relearn procedure. Otherwise the check engine light might appear. Step 1. Turn on the ignition by pressing the start/stop button 2 times without pressing the brake pedal. Wait for 1 minute with the ignition switch in on position. Step 2. Depress the brake pedal and push the button to start the engine. Let the engine idle for 15 minutes. Step 3. Turn off the engine and wait for 1 minute. Step 4. Restart the engine and check that the idle speed is stable. You might notice a slightly higher idle initially as the throttle body recalibrates. If the check engine light appears in your Sportage, clear the course with an OBD scanner and then perform the throttle relearn procedure again. Finally, take your Sportage for a quick test drive to ensure everything is functioning smoothly. If you notice any performance issues in your test drive, don't panic, just give it time to recalibrate. After cleaning the throttle body, it's normal for the throttle to take some time to recalibrate. This is because the engine control module or ECM needs to adjust to the cleaner airflow path and any changes in idle speed or air intake dynamics. I hope this video helped you out. Please subscribe to Wheels Joint for more DIY car maintenance tips. Thanks for watching.